Hi, my name is Jim Sarbh and I am an actor and you are watching me on Webfare.live. I don't know what it means to be an actor really, and I don't know what it means to be an actor inside either. There was never some magical moment where I decided that I would become an actor. I think it's just been there all the time. So maybe it is this thing that has been on the inside the whole time. I never felt like it was ever a conscious decision, I'm going to be an actor. It was just the only thing that stuck around. No, never any one particular moment. I always did this speech and drama class. I always loved that class a lot. I liked understanding new texts. When I was in middle school, I was in a play, Romeo and Juliet, and it just made sense to keep going. It was never really a conscious choice. Again, it's just something that I always loved. I was always obsessed with television. I think it's just a difference of volume. I think it's just a difference of understanding your frame. So like in Prithvi, you can do pretty naturalistic acting and everyone sees it because everyone is not very far away from you. You don't have to make things huge for it to be understood. You just have to make sure everyone can hear you. Whereas in film acting, it just depends on the character. Some characters are bigger than other characters. Some characters express themselves more dramatically than other characters do. There are just different rules. Like in theatre, you don't have to think about eyeline. You just look at the person. But I guess you do also. Sometimes it's stylized theatre. So you're standing in the front of the stage, looking out at the audience, pretending you're seeing the person who's right next to you. So that's the same thing that you do in film. Because the camera is here, there's no real person. You're just pretending to look at that book and seeing the performance of the other person. So again, I never feel that the two things are very different. It's just a question of how you can adapt to them or how you translate on those things. Some people just can't translate on film, but they translate superbly in theatre. And some people it's the opposite. So I don't think it's a completely different skill set. I just think it's about finding truth within the frame. And the frame can be a giant stage, or the frame can be like... I really don't know. That depends from actor to actor. There are completely different styles of actors all over the place. Some people, I want to say sensitivity, but then there are characters that don't require sensitivity. I want to say a good understanding of text, but there are actors who don't seem to understand text at all, who do really well, and truly well. Not like me making fun of them well. They really... I don't think Marlon Brando was a great intellectual. I don't think he could rationally speak about his parts very well. But he intuitively understood things that other people couldn't even grasp. He had a way of showing those things that other people couldn't show. So I really can't say what is the qualities that an actor should have or shouldn't have. I can say the qualities that I sometimes notice in people that I admire, which seems to be a calmness, a confidence in themselves, an ability to be chameleonic, a curiosity about other people. Even if that curiosity isn't depicted outwardly, it can even be very quietly sitting in the corner and watching people. Yeah, it was cool. It's a different format, so people are still learning, I think, how to tell this long-form storytelling. Because, there's a short film, and there's the feature film, and then we have, more or less a series of novels, which is a web series. And I think people are still learning the storytelling techniques to properly tell something. And, Smoke was, 40 minutes an episode? 9 episodes, it's 3 feature films. Characters jumping in and out of characters, jumping in and out of locations, jumping in and out of like getting the script the morning of the shoot. You know, it was a bit. All of those things were challenging for me. So everything else is a bit of a blur. I was just trying to keep up with everything being thrown at me. I don't know about more freedom, less freedom. I just think that it's opened up the possibilities for more stories, for different kinds of stories, for different kinds of talents in Bollywood. And I think this has opened up the doors to people from different hierarchies, because there are always hierarchies, to come in and start trying to make their own, trying to tell their own stories, or trying to tell stories that they've dreamed up.